Welcome back to the Endeavor channel. In this video, we're going to discuss the Endeavor keys to healthy living. The Endeavor keys, there are 4. What does your body need? 1. 2. What does your body not need? 3. Mind your mind. Master your mind. 4. Balance. Balance is key. The integration and balance of 1, 2, and 3. So let's get into it. What does your body need? Topping the list of the things your body needs are 6 essential nutrients. Your body needs those. The first one is water. The second one is vitamins, of which there are 11 essential vitamins. The third one is minerals. We have about 18 minerals, 5 of which form the electrolytes, which are important for hydrating the body. And there are also 20 amino acids. Additionally, we need carbohydrates, lipids, and proteins. More on all of those in a separate video. But in addition to nutrients, your body also needs what? Movement. You need movement. You need physical activity. That can be in the form of exercise. It could be walking every day. It could be going to the gym. It could be doing your favorite sports activity. The bottom line is move that body. Get your body in gear. Get it moving. You need that activity. And then also the reverse of that, you need your sleep and your rest and avoid stress. Now, what we don't need, a lot of the things that we, most impactful to what is harmful to us are things that we ingest, foods and liquids we ingest. However, but that also includes many things that we don't ingest, such as toxins in the environment, chemicals in cleaning products, toiletries, and cosmetics, for example. But the primary issue is excess food in general, excess sugar, for example, excessive stress. All of these things lead to a thing called inflammation. And inflammation is it's being talked about a lot these days, especially by doctors, food scientists, nutritionists, researchers, because inflammation has been found to be the root of disease. Inflammation is at the root of insulin resistance, arthritis, diabetes, cancer, and so on. So one of the most important things we can do for our health is to lower inflammation and to avoid the things that cause it. Now, to pick up the list, we talked about things in excess, but specifically things that contribute to inflammation are alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, environmental toxins, which are oils high in omega-6 fatty acids, lack of sleep, also high blood sugar, which that has to do with especially sugar in excess. We'll get into all of that in a separate video. Food additives, food preservatives, flavor enhancers, and I think we mentioned stress. There's some stress that's okay, such as the kind produced by the autonomic nervous system, that flight or fight syndrome, where you are in crisis and your body kind of moves into action even without you thinking about it. That kind of stress, cool, helpful. But we're talking about chronic stress, ongoing stress, such as bills, jobs, just life in general, when it's ongoing and continuous, excessive, leads to inflammation. So these are some of the things that we don't need. So in terms of diet, we get, just mentioned this in a few other videos, that our food supply is full of additives, it's full of preservatives, it's full of sugar. There's pretty much sugar in everything. It's added sugar. There's sugar naturally occurring in many foods, especially fruits, some vegetables as well. However, that's fine. However, we get additional when it's added to pretty much any packaged food product you get. Then if you have sugar itself in the form of dessert or chocolate, whatever it may be, of sodas, you're getting more. And so that leads to excess, and that in particular, especially excessive blood sugar, remains in your bloodstream, and definitely leads to inflammation and blood sugar and inflammation, and just takes you down a whole spiraling path you don't want to go down. Mind your mind. Master your mind. Where attention goes, energy flows. As a man thinketh, so is he. Thoughts create. Thought is law. You've heard these expressions and many others like them. There's something to that, in that your thoughts create your life. You dwell on things you shouldn't dwell on for too long, you're going to manifest those. So change that. Focus on the things you want to bring to you and bring them to you. Thoughts create your environment. So be mindful of what you think, be mindful of what you dwell on. Place in your mind, dwell on the things that you want, things that you draw to you. Get in touch with yourself. Find out who you are and what you want, and what you want to do. Are you doing you? Find out what that is and do it. Remove yourself from the herd. Find you. Focus. Meditate. Do yoga. Pray. Have quiet time. Breathe. Have breathing exercises. Energy. Tune. When you have time to get away from it all and tune into yourself, tune into your soul, into your inner being. We're connected. We're all connected. We're connected to the earth. We're connected to the universe. And there's an energy. There's a current that runs through that. And there's a thing called intuition. And the more in touch with yourself you get, the more grounded you get, the more detached from the world, so to speak, you get, the more you can tap into that intuition. And that intuition can lead you to some wonderful things. So we'll get into all of that in a separate segment, but just that's one of the keys to master your mind. Now, most important is balance. Number 4, balance. The balance and integration of all of these things. So, as I talked about certain foods, the foods that you need, the foods that you don't need. There's a happy medium. There's a good balance. It would be great if we could do all the good foods, all the whole foods, all the nutritious foods every day, but that's not possible. There's so many temptations, and not only that, you have to. These are things you have to deliberately prepare. Sometimes we're in a hurry. We need something quick. It may contain things that aren't so good. However, if you make it a practice on a daily basis to get the things you need, occasionally going off and having some sugar, having some processed food that has additives and flavor enhancers, having some alcohol, it's not going to be so bad. It's not going to have the same effect on your body as when when that's all you're getting. So we want to balance. In all of life, there's balance. There's hot, cold, light, dark, winter, summer. Life is a balancing act, as should our lives be. And so we should be mindful of getting the proper sleep, getting enough sleep, getting proper nutrients, getting physical exercise, and avoiding many of the things that are going to do us harm. And again, if you want to just do your own research. It's all around you. We are bombarded with chronic diseases and illnesses. I can't say it enough. That's contributed heavily by our food, by what we ingest. And again, not to mention the toxins around us, which there's some things we can do about it, but for the most part, probably the most important thing is to be careful what you put in and mind your thoughts. So hopefully you got something out of this. Be sure to hit the like button, share, and be sure to subscribe so that you get new upcoming videos dealing with the things we're talking about here, as well as more of those recipes. There's probably a few of them up. I need to add some more, so be on the lookout, or just subscribe and you'll be notified when they're uploaded, all right? And so until next time, practice your keys. I'm Ty, and see you in the next one.